right, I'm over here at the Inks Lake Drive property. This is the Zillow one. So remember we talked about Zillow, they were doing house flipping rather than what Opendoor is doing. So they actually have done some decent upgrades in the house. A couple things on the outside, we do have some algae or maybe mold growth right here. I think this is from the amount of water coming down and splashing onto the roof and then splashing up. And it's not drying quick enough because this side of the house does not get direct sun. So just want to point that out. This house does have, it looks like it does have gutters all the way around, so that's good. Not seeing any signs of foundational shifting like on the last house, but we are having some pooling here. Sorry, I did not realize I was zoomed in so much. And we do have sprinklers, which is good. 2 HVAC systems. The Carrier one looks significantly newer. And neither one of these looks professionally installed. Like this plastic thing, that is not right. Like this is not how we do things. This one looks very old. I don't even see a sticker on it. All right. This one's from July 2015, so not too old. That one is too faded to tell, but this one's significantly older. Nothing really to point out on this side. Fence looks to be in pretty decent condition. So this one is in the older section of the Blackhawk neighborhood that we were looking in last week. So when Zillow comes in, they're gonna put in all new carpet. They generally put new flooring throughout, and they'll do a nice, fresh, modern paint color. So all of the paint does look to be new. I do think that this window is pretty old. You can see how foggy it is. So this room is approximately 10 by 11. Great little office space. I think this is the same floor plan as one of the houses from last week. It just looks nicer because of the flooring and the new paint. So this is, the color in person is a little bit more ash gray. I think it's showing up a little bit more brown in the video. I do love, we have a wall of windows, lets in a ton of light. It feels great. Yes, now that I see this kitchen, this is the exact floor plan that we saw last week. And I think if I remember correctly, the house had some like very modern light fixtures that didn't feel like it made sense. So this one has, these are stone countertops that I think are meant to be like a faux granite, or I'm sorry, a faux marble. I don't know that I'm a super huge fan of this pattern, but I do like that it is at least a stone, so you don't have to worry about replacing anytime soon. And these are also like pretty decent cabinets right here. They have the internal hinges. They're not quiet close, but if you wanted to refinish them, they do have like a pretty clean face. It would just take sanding and painting them. I love that it has a ton of cabinetry. They did a nice subway tile. Now we are kind of missing some grout in a few places, and I wish they hadn't have done a brown grout. I would have preferred like a white grout. And I think there's a little bit of cleanup work to be done here, but overall, like that's just cosmetic things. And you know me, I'm very picky. So I'm thinking something's, I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they like just installed or reinstalled that shelf. This I think is too low to be in here. I probably would put in some real wood shelving because we can see that the weight of whatever the previous homeowner had in here is making them sag a little bit, but it is a very good amount of storage. Okay, so our fridge goes here. Electric stove rather than the gas, and this is the 2 like separate oven kind. I actually really like this because unless you're making a turkey, you generally don't need 1 full double oven, so that saves a lot of energy. I like all the stainless steel appliances. All right, once again, small 10 by 10 concrete patio. It's a very spacious backyard. I probably would do some type of pergola or something out here just to give you some more shade, since you would get a ton of sun in the summertime especially. Tough shed, thermally insulated, great storage. There we go. And then we have cabbage. Not exactly lettuce. I think that's lettuce. Yes. That is some delicious, healthy lettuce. I feel like these previous homeowners did take a lot of pride in their property. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out how to get this thing closed. All right, that's not working. I don't know. What do I need to do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, looking at the back of the house, we definitely do have gutters all the way across. Yay! We need to do a little bit of caulking and sealing along these boards just to make sure that we don't have any water issues. The flashing is coming up a little bit here. The roof, I doubt the roof is new or recently replaced, but I would guess that it may have been involved in the hailstorm last year or earlier this year, and would potentially have the same issue as the open plains house if it does need a new roof. All right, half bath, looks good. What is this? Harry Potter closet. Cute. All right, something I'm just noticing, they obviously came in here and painted all the trim, but they didn't paint the door, which is a little odd. All right, so brand new carpet on the stairs. All right, owner's suite first. Very large and spacious, pretty tall ceilings, about 11 feet. Master bath. I'm not a fan of makeup stations. I think it's a waste of space. So I wish this was a cabinet, but all of this is original. This is an upgrade, and this is peel and stick. So if you don't like it, it comes off easy. More storage. This is Chandu's sink, so you get the big sink. More storage. I like that you can put plants up here. That's good light. Potty room. And huge closet. I hate wire shelving. I don't like, this is one of the things when I talk about Builder Basic, I'm like, this is the cheapest thing that you can go buy at Home Depot. I would really rather see wood fixtures and anchors that are actually anchored into the wall rather than these little nails. Because if you are like me and you have a ton of clothes, or you have a lot of long dresses or heavy coats or pants, it puts a lot of weight on these, and they bend over time. We can see that they bend here. This is just a little plastic cap. I mean, I'm not a fan of these, but once again, easy fix. It's more cosmetic. That is me being really picky. But when I talk about things being Builder Basic, that's what I'm talking about. Same thing, these kind of, we call these drop-in. This is not real tile. This is like one kind of drop-in piece. Things like that were like very cheap and easy at the time, but they are pretty easy upgrades also if you wanted to put some kind of sweat equity into the house. So this one does have all bedrooms upstairs. I like the light in this one. Once again, pretty tall ceilings. Closet. This very much reminds me of my house growing up. It was very, very similar to this. Bathroom for the kids. Decent amount of countertop space, especially as the kids are getting older. Low flow toilet, drop-in tub. So this is all one interconnected piece. Original finish. Another good sized room. Now this one didn't have the vaulted ceilings that this one does. So this room had the ceilings go to here. Huge closet though. And linen closet. And I realized as I was driving through from the Open Plains house to this house, one of my other Indian clients lives, I'm not quite walking distance, maybe biking distance to here. So if you did settle in this area, I would absolutely love to introduce you guys. They are super fun and they have kids, two young kids. I remember the son. He was really playful. I'm pretty sure they have a daughter too. I'm 99% sure they have a daughter. All right, I really like this one too. The flow feels good. It doesn't have the upstairs living room that I liked in some of the other houses for you. Doesn't quite have the amount of living space that Open Plains did, but I do think that the house is very, very clean. Let me show you the neighborhood one more time. There's some ladies out here chatting right over here when I pulled up. So very, very similar neighborhood. Obviously lots of kids. We have tons of Christmas decorations out at these houses. So it's probably a very friendly neighborhood. But yeah, I like this one for you too.